Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started with our celebrity tarot card reading with Logan Paul. So we're going to get into an update. This was a request from a subscriber of mine, so thank you for that request. We're going to find out just a general tarot card reading. I think that I've done a few loves, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so it's going to be just a current kind of general read, anything in the past that we might need to know, as well as going into the future for Logan or Paul. What the hell? It's Logan Paul. I literally get his name wrong every single time. And I think it's like because I think that Logan sounds like a last name. Anyway, so we are going to find out all about Paul Logan. And I want you to hit subscribe while you're waiting on me to shuffle. And then we will get straight into this reading. All right. Okay. All right. So Logan, pretty sure I'm going to do this the whole time. Hold on. Okay. So Paul Logan, right? Yes. Okay. Was born. Oh my God. It's awful. April 1st, 1993. His birth path is 11, and he was born at 3:10 a.m. in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, Cleveland, Ohio. I think I do this every time too. Okay, so he's an actor, director, internet personality, and he also is a boxing professional now. And then he, I believe, is just into WWE, so into the wrestling world. Wonderful. Okay, he is. What is that? A man of all trades? Damn. He does a lot of shit. He really does. Okay. So I'm going to get into a couple of these oracle readings, just finding a little bit of energy from the past, as well as into his current or future situation. And we'll go from there with the tarot reading. Okay. A lot of things that kind of circled around manifestation and just bringing light to the things that he wanted. So that was something of the past, and just his trail. I mean, he literally thinks of something that he wants, and there's like a trail of light behind him. He gets and he finds that abundance, he receives it. So anytime he's wanting, his light is very, very bright, and he knows how to utilize it. Whether he knows that or not, it's just something he becomes whatever he's wanting. And so it becomes like this very easy task of manifesting is what I'm seeing here. And I mean, he's just very, very inspired by authentic things, or things that feel authentic to him or organic to his own lining. So that's just kind of in the way that he is. He's good manifester, obviously. Whether or not it came out the way that he was wanting it to, it definitely came out in abundance, though, because we are talking about him right now. So let's get into anything in the past as far as through tarot. Okay. So it's indicating that there was definitely some sort of an intensity in a relationship that he kind of thought was going to bring him into a wholeness. And I didn't ask for a love reading, but this is jumping into it. It's bumping into it. It's like forcing me to go through it. It's something that isn't expressed as far as forgiveness or like I'm over it type of thing. So I think the situation was just having enough strength to get through that, or diving deep enough to find enough courage to get through that and get through that intensity, because it was very passive. And I don't know, again, if he was aware or if the other person was aware of the intensity of it. The root situation is it started lacking inspiration. It started lacking, some sort of emotional flow. It wasn't in flow. So this love relationship, it's not that it was like to or with a bad person or a person that, doesn't matter. It matters. And it was just something that had no balance. The balance kind of disappeared from it. So, and again, there was a very intense energy around all of it. Yeah, it was almost like beginning the situation, just really wanting it to be kind of a forever type of energy, forever type of love, forever and ever. I'm going to be able to be in this situation and become content and whole in it. And it's just not how it went. The connection didn't go that way. And again, the root of that is it was not in flow, and it was not in flow with, you know, the way it should have been. Okay. A couple more cards here. Let's find our way into current. So currently he's a magician. He's a motherfucking ninja. He's a motherfucking magician. He's magic. And he's in that forever energy. It's just like he has a long-term happiness on his mind constantly. He has a forever type of thing going on with him. I feel like he has all the love that he needs, intuition that he needs. I feel like he has all the tools available for him. He's able to reach to the ground and to the sky at the same time in a very balanced way. I mean, he's abundant. He's nurturing. There's a lot of really great things here. He's very close to being in a place of nice balance in the inner world and the outer world. Okay, and that's where even in his birth chart, that's where he will find his most balanced place, is when he can get into the outer situation and the inner situation. If he can find that, you know, remedy, bring those two together. So whatever the situation again here is, just utilizing every tool that he has available. And again, he's the jack of all trades. He's doing this and that, and he's got this on fire and that's, you know, going over there. And so he is a jack of all trades. As far as love is concerned, anything surrounding or influencing him kind of being in that new beginning or a new beginning and trying to use these tools that he has as of right now. He could be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign, but whatever's going on right now is just one of these two people, him or his other person, his zodiac sign, isn't just, it's like one of them keeps looking into the past or how it used to be, or just kind of looking back and reminiscing on things, trying to get through, you know, the day or whatever. So one of them, just the conflict, there might be a little bit of a nagging conflict just because of that. So kind of one of them living in the past, or just like looking at things that aren't quite theirs yet. But they, you know, there's something available. There's love available there in the relationship, but one of them isn't looking at that. They're looking at what they don't have, if that makes sense. Okay. So anything love wise, it can be attainable. I don't feel like it has to be super intense, but I do think that there's a neglect within it, and that's the conflict. And the root of that would have something to do with, you know, the harmony being off, as far as anybody kind of like meaningless energy, walking away from anything, riding away from anything. Even though there was a pure intention in this relationship, whatever this is, whoever's not kind of like looking at the love in front of them, could be walking away just because they're lacking harmony there, or something got reckless within the situation, or somebody's kind of exhausted in it. And it just could be a little bit of a break. You never know, because it had a lot of opportunity. It had a lot of really good things about it as far as personal energy, and, you know, that's why it was sought out, but now it's not being. Yeah, fire sign for sure. There could be a Leo, Sag, or another Aries. Likely outcome. Okay, likely outcome is that this person is going to still be energetic about their relationship. It's that they're still continuing to, you know, hold opportunity, or, you know, and bring some sort of inspiration to the situation. But I fear that the conflict is still resuming. So it's just like, it's never ending fight. So the exhaustion will come back here. And I feel like that burnout feeling. And now this could be just physically even. So maybe he's just working really hard and that's how he's feeling physically. So again, or within work. So however that aligns with him and this other zodiac sign. So that's just kind of where that is. But again, it's just like, are we focusing on this situation or are we not? That's kind of where the conflict is aspiring from. And I feel like by the ending of it, again, it's just like, is this actually worth, you know, the fight that it has become? Okay. Let's get into whatever's going on upcoming. Let's find out what's going on upcoming. Because we do have some, because currently there was some sort of reconciliation, or he tried maybe to come back together with somebody in a current energy. And that could be, within the last even like couple days, month. And it could be all the way up into, something that he is upcomingly doing. But I feel like it didn't happen or it didn't work out. Okay. And it could have just been, coming back together with somebody, bringing light back together in a partnership, maybe in work, however that aligns with him. But I feel like there's emotion involved. So I don't know if that's work. The love stuff keeps popping up for him. Let's find out though what's upcoming. We have truth unveiling. So upcoming, he has some reflection work to do. So there is some truth here, but it's probably going to be on the inside of him. So whatever he's dealing with as of currently, I feel like in the upcoming months, he's going to be dealing with a lot of chaotic energy on the inside, and just dealing with like looking at himself. Can he look at himself in the mirror and, like learn from that, grow from that? What can I change? What can I adjust? What can I do here to not, be dangerous? Or what can I do here, do here to not, be not reliable, or be a little more patient, or whatever he's working on as far as like needing to look in the mirror, and whatever he sees, that's what he'll work on or adjust. So upcoming, what do we have upcoming? Something going on as far as a situation. Very work focused. That might be throwing the balance off just in relationships or connections. And if somebody's not able to fold in with the work, it's just, that's where his feet are at. That's where his head's at. That's where his hands are at. That's where his eyes are. That's where his focus is. His stability may not be the same as somebody else's stability. So when he's involved in work, that's his girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever. That's his thing. That's his jam. And it might have gotten very intense within the last few weeks even. I feel like it definitely got a little intense. And it's almost like there's a jealousy energy kind of surrounding that, or somebody kind of being over it. And I don't know who's jealous or who would be over it, but it probably wouldn't be him, because again, he's very busy working. Anything kind of influencing that work is some information about work, some information that he sought out, and he's very determined when he's in this place. And so any purpose of action is going into this opportunity, and he's not crying about it. He's not sulking about it. He's just doing it. That's what he's doing. He's holding his ground. He's rooting through, and he's, overcoming any intense emotion or overcoming any emotion in general. So he's not neglecting it. He's just overcoming all of that kind of stuff. So he doesn't want, to get exhausted. I mean, you cannot focus too much on everything, because then you will be spread out too thin. But I don't know if he's aware that he does that, but that's the information that is coming in through tarot. So this is definitely pushing him towards a new beginning. So the root of the situation is that he even started something just recently. So again, he's not, he will take numbers and check you later. He's literally just moving through, and he's moving through with good intention, pure intention, this new beginning. But I feel like he will take you out. Like if you get in his fucking way, he's just going to take you out. He has no time for that. So even if it's somebody he has intensity with or emotion or connection with, he's still going to be like, get out of my way type of thing. So he's just going to keep it going. That's just where he's at it. Any likely outcome here for the upcoming future? And I do see like a new opportunity or a new beginning in the winter or snow. So likely outcome here. Very unavailable. Now, again, this person could be younger than him, and this person is going to be unavailable through spite. So there could be even I think he has a younger brother. So some sort of like that jealousy energy. There's definitely something going on there, but there is some sort of a confusion with this person. So this person could have had a loss or a mental epiphany, or, just feeling like, everything is confusing. He can't make a decision with any information that comes in. Now, again, I feel like that this could be either or, but I feel like maybe a head injury. But it's very cold. It's very cut off. I don't know what that is. Very much so. There's just like a lot of tension when he's not communicating, if that makes sense. Okay, so likely outcome here is, again, he is withdrawing. He's going to withdraw after that new beginning, or after he gets into a new beginning, he's going to have to withdraw to find his balance once again. And any kind of balance, that anything that will come back is energy. So energetically, physically, work wise, he's going to have to withdraw. And he's going to have to, you know, hide away and really recharge his batteries, because he is not going to deal with it. He cannot be around a bunch of fucking people, be doing all this shit, energetically draining himself without fucking taking a moment to unplug. So he is going to get to a point in the upcoming months here where he's going to have to be, it's in the winter time. He's going to be like, no, I can't deal with it. I'm not dealing with it. I don't give a shit, because he'll get exhausted and he will have a temper and he will fucking be a little more dangerous. He'll get more and more dangerous the more and more that he gets into a place of like exhaustion, or like just completely burnt out energetically, just not wanting to be around fucking one iota of a soul. So his communication will be very sharp and trippy, but I do feel like there is somebody around him who is younger that this really confuses. This really makes them confused, because they feel like it's no decisions are made, or nothing's, you know, connecting for them. But, you know, they're very young. So that is what it is. All right, moving out. I'm going to get into our next tarot card reading for our next celebrity, which is Andrew Bazzi, whatever. Anyway, I just got some celebrity readings just done before I did this, so make sure that you do go check all of those out. Nessa Bennett Barrett, and then I did a football player, whatever his name is. Erling Brot. I don't know if that's how you say it, but anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this celebrity tarot card reading. I wish that you would just go hit subscribe so you don't miss anything. Also click that bell and get all my annoying notifications throughout the day. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and click it. Other than that, I will see you on the flip side. I'm going to get out of here. Have a beautiful day. It is sunny out, so I hope that you enjoy that light. See you later.